A warm welcome to the newsroom with Fidelia Aguncha. The police have arrested 6 persons allegedly connected with the rape and killing of Uwaila Omozua, a 100-level student of the University of Benin. Parading the suspect on Wednesday, Commissioner of the Edo State Police Command, Johnston Kokomo, said one of the suspects admitted to have committed the crime and named others he said were culpable. He also adds that 4 of the suspects have denied any involvement in the crime, while another suspect was said to have been found in possession of late Uwaila's phone. Uwaila, who was 22, was murdered in a church in May by some hoodlums who reportedly struck her in the head with a fire extinguisher after raping her and left her for dead. She was rushed to the University Teaching Hospital, where she later died. A suspected serial killer in Oyo State, Sunday Shodigbe, says he killed another person after escaping police custody on August 11, 2020. Shodigbe, who was paraded by the police on Wednesday, also confessed that a herbalist mounted pressure on him to escape from prison. Explaining his escape, the criminal said he fled the police station to carry out rituals in the interest of one Idris Ajani, a 50-year-old herbalist he was arrested with. Shodigbe was arrested alongside 2 others in June in connection with a series of killings in Akinyele local government area of Oyo State. A male nurse, a Nigerian nurse abducted by the Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP, has escaped from captivity of the terrorist. The return of the healthcare worker, whose name and organization was withheld, was facilitated by the Multinational Joint Task Force MNJTF. Spokesperson for the force, Colonel Mohammed Dole, announced the development in a statement on Wednesday. According to him, the nurse, who was abducted since the start of 2020, bolted to safety and freedom in the aftermath of a joint air interdiction conducted by the MNJTF and national partners on an ISWAP base. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and CDC has advised pregnant women to stay at home throughout the course of their pregnancy, except when visiting the hospital for antenatal care. The center said this in its guidelines released on Wednesday, that while it is not established if pregnant women are more susceptible to COVID-19, it is known that the bodily changes that occur during pregnancy may put expectant women at increased risk for some infections. The center asked expectant mothers to strictly adhere to all stipulated COVID-19 guidelines, adding that it is safer to err on the side of caution. President Muhammadu Buhari has directed the commencement of a nationwide mass metering program as part of efforts to end estimated and arbitrary billing for electricity. Chairman of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, James Momo, in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja, said the president's directive was in response to the yearnings of Nigerians. According to him, the president also approved a waiver of the import levy on meters so that those that do not have meters can be supplied as early as possible at a reasonable cost. Nigeria's Akinwumi Adesina has been re-elected as the president of the African Development Bank for a second 5-year term. The election took place electronically on Thursday at the virtual annual general meeting of the bank. Adesina's reappointment on Thursday is considered a mere formality as he is the sole candidate for the position. The Malian protest coalition that had campaigned against former President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta has announced that it is willing to work with the junta to restore civilian rule. The new military rulers formally received the leaders of the June 5 movement for the first time since seizing control of the crisis-hit country in a largely bloodless coup on August 18. Named after the day and month that it was launched, the June 5 movement comprises a diverse association of grassroots groups, political parties, and religious figures cemented by the demand for Keïta's resignation. Naomi Osaka has pulled out of the semi-finals of the Western and Southern Open tennis tournament in protest against racial injustice. Osaka, who has a Japanese mother and Haitian father, said in a social media post that before she is an athlete, she is a black woman, hence her decision. Her decision follows protests over the police shooting of Jacob Blake, a black man in the city of Kenosha, Wisconsin, on Sunday. And that's the latest from the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for watching.